Hey, yo, fresh out the fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. Hey, break down, stay down. Look what I make now. Hit boy, earthquake, boy, it's a shakedown. I done so much work, they think it's fake now. Big fish, every beat is just bait now. Got rich, some switch, they try to hate now. Leave, I'm straight, I got a rake now. Need cheese, cash app, them or PayPal. Thumped up, Cinemax, I'm finna break down. Flow water, big trip, boy, this a gray cloud. Highlights, ball is life, my whole take wow. Big balls, hella chicken, I feel like Rick Ross. Why you going so damn hard? They got me off. These new can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. Hit boy, work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, these. Fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. These new can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. If Hit Boy work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, these luxury. Luxury. Ha, these luxury. Ha, luxury. Ha, ha, they can't with me. Slow it. I ain't finna stop till they make the rap blow it. Shout out Yaya, she was with me at my lowest. Best baby daddy in the world and you know it. I thought that I was done, his head hot back in. Made it to the league, this is not Pac-10. Headline set, that's a big back end. Let the beat drop, bring that back in. Fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. Ay, these no can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. If Hit Boy work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, these luxury.
I'm vanilla, baby. I'll you, but I ain't no killer, baby. She 28, telling me I'm still a baby. I get love in Detroit like Skilla, baby. And the thing about your boy is I don't like no whips and chains, and you can't tie me down. But you can whip your lovin' on me. That's right. Whip your lovin' on me. Young J-A-C-K-A-K-A, Rico like Suave, young Enrique, speaking at AKA. She's an alpha, but not around your boy. She get quiet around your boy. Hold on, don't know what you heard or what you thought about your boy, but they lied about your boy. Going dumb and it's something idiotic about your boy. She wearing cheetah print. That's how bad she won't be spotted around your boy. I don't like no whips and chains, and you can't tie me down. But you can whip your lovin' on me, baby. Whip your lovin' on me. I'm vanilla, baby. I'll you, but I ain't no killer, baby. She 28, telling me I'm still a baby. I get love in Detroit like Skilla, baby. And the thing about your boy is I don't like no whips and chains, and you can't tie me down. But you can whip your lovin' on me, baby. S-S-I-O-N-A-R-Y. He's sharp like barbed wire. She stole my heart, then she got archived. I keep it short with a Lord Farquaad. All the girls in the front row, all the girls in the barricade, all the girls have been waiting all day. Let your tongue hang out, everything.
Just a few blocks down the street from the state capitol in Indiana, it's Lucas Oil Stadium, downtown Indianapolis, the home of the Colts. Here's Matt Gay ready to get this one started. Off we go from downtown Indianapolis. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Mahomes going to start this one with a throw. Oh, no, right at the start.
They always do that shit. This nigga keep doing that shit. Stop.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
That's the tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Throwing, Richardson. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. Second and a yard. Zone read, it's a give to Taylor. He's taken down just shy of the 10. They still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. On first down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, Richardson. He'll get this. He's hit.
My mama, bitch. Give me that shit back.
This is taken in by the defense. Boy, that one hurts, Greg. They had a really nice drive going. They moved it halfway down the field, but then fumbled down here in the red zone, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Anytime you put together a drive of this length,
ain't tripping. Hold on to it.
With points. Of course, a touchdown is the main goal, but in this case, to turn the ball over this deep in the red zone is just a brutal turn of events for this offense.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll work forward for a yard, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a first down. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw.
Oh, that must have been a touchdown.
The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Working the right side, taken in by Rice. Now we get whistles. Time has run out. The first quarter has come to an end.
With no score.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line with the official signal. He's got enough for the first down. Throwing is Mahomes. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. Pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now, Mahomes.
Give it to him.
That is caught down the field. It's worthy. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
This is like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. On second down, Mahomes.
Yeehaw! No, you gotta get there.
That time, the contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts.
Fuck you.
Third and long. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes.
Fuck, nigga. No, you gotta keep running.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
First down, Chiefs.
On first down, it's Mahomes.
Get out of there.
A gain of 15 and a first down. Here's a run.
The block.
Down to the 4. It'll be second and goal. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops. 50 seconds to play until halftime. Inside the 5, it is second and goal. They put Kelsey in motion. Here's a handoff to Pacheco, running left. Good blocking, and he's in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Kansas City.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
I was fucking died. I should have just ran it in, but still.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half.
Oh.
We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
Bullshit. Let's see what you got.
Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. In motion comes Pittman. Off the play fake, it's Richardson.
Oh, yeah.
And this one is caught, but the momentum, that'll take him out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Could not get himself turned upfield.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
second down throw for Richardson. Open man. That's Alec Pierce.
Oh, you know, you trying to make him toss that bitch up.
Across midfield, down at the
Take on
opposing
leg.
46-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. Trying the left side.
Hey, that shit happened.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
On first down, it's Richardson.
Let's go.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5. One final throw before the break. That's hauled in as a 2. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. They'll motion over Pierce. On first and 10, here's Richardson.
Bitch.
That's complete. Jonathan
No
Taylor
way he
out of the
didn't cough
backfield.
that up.
A good spot here, second and a yard. They send a receiver in motion left. Throwing on second down, Richardson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
From the gun on third down, Richardson. A gain of 16 on that pass play. First down, Indianapolis.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a third down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on third down? Third downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better.
Downs goes in motion. Richardson will give it to Taylor. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson.
Oh, dumbass.
Oh, he tried to keep the play alive, but it is intercepted. Picked off by Drew Tranquil.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, and they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
He'll stay on the ground and stay with
Oh,
Pacheco.
good blocks.
And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. Mahomes back. And they will continue.
My shit lagging. Oh, my icons didn't even come up. Like, what the fuck? I'm waiting for my shit to come up. Nobody came up.
You become as the quarterback. Get rid of the ball.
Sorry, man.
No matter what, you have to avoid the sack.
Here's Downs to return. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Here's Richardson. He's going to keep it himself.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Richardson.
Going
over the middle and taken in by Pittman.
That shit definitely lagging. I can't even hit stick. My nigga doing a regular tackle. Nigga, my high. No regular tackle.
Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Looking to throw. Richardson. That's the tight end, Mo Alley Cox.
No way he didn't cough that up. I'm hitting this. I hit the horn. Like, come on, bro.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Now he takes on.
Contain. Fuck it. Contain.
He's going to be marked out of bounds just shy of the pylon.
Get there. Thank you.
And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards. They'll go with him again.
This shit. Better take 2 because I'm going to run out the clock. I'm not even playing.
Touchdown, Indy. Greg, how often do we say it's a 1-possession game, but that's a 2-part story? Part 1 taken care of right there with the touchdown.
All right, Mike, so they go down and they get the all-important touchdown. But only half the time is this truly a 1-score game. They need this 2-point conversion here to tie it up.
From the gun, Richardson. And he will get
I
into
just
the
know you was going to do it too. Fuck.
This game is tied.
Everybody's looking to end every drive with 6, but when you can turn that 6 into 8, man, what a confidence boost coming off the field, and they're going to force their opponent now to start chasing.
Here we go.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? But dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco.
Here we go. This is why I'm freaking great. This is why I'm great.
And what an
This is why I'm fucking great.
All the way. 75 yards.
You cannot count me out.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
This is why I'm great.
Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them?
What type of janky ass shit was that?
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter
Oh,
touchdown.
what
Time to
the
kick it back the
fuck?
other way.
I got my shit just rocking left to right, left to right, left to right. Come on, bro. That's why I don't do kicking and shit. That shit like shit for too like I always do. Sorry though, we trust the defense.
Richardson to throw it here on first down.
Yeah, I thought.
That's to the right side and incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Downs goes in motion. A run with
Get there. Let's go. I trust this
continues.
defense,
Behind the
y'all.
line
For real.
again.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
19 tight, 19 tight. Top row 18.
Richardson to throw. Coming open is Pierce. It's on
Oh,
top.
he fucked up.
And he's down inside the
fuck?
40-yard line.
What the fuck?
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10.
Come on, come on.
They'll drop to throw.
Get there.
Taking off.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first
Get
down.
there, bro.
They come up for 2nd and 2. Taylor. With good blocking leading the way. He's got the first down inside the 25.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10.
He's
got it at about the 8. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
This is some crazy
Now,
shit.
going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. They'll run here with Taylor. He's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8-yard line. Now KC going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Here's Richardson. He'll get that one to Taylor, complete. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for 3rd and goal. Now Richardson. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. He gains nothing.
And after that completion, they don't have enough to move the chain, so it's all going to come down to this. If they want any opportunity to go down and kick themselves a field goal, they've got to convert here on this 4th down. They need their best play.
18, 5 in. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That is caught, and this is not going to do it. The defense comes through here in the
This is why I win games.
And it may just be enough to get them a...
My defense. Don't quit. Hold on. Ah. My defense is immaculate. You have to stay, like, you got to be calm under pressure. Hold on, yeah, I'll be right back.
Passport stamp, let's do the money dance. Back in, call your friend, now we in friends. International man, tats on my hand. Take a trip with a pilot, I tell you when we land. You know I'm down with the whales, I be by the sand. On sun, yeah, it's blowing in the wind. What you doing? We kung fu and I beat it up. They never heard me on the beat when it's speeded up. 100 racks on the plate, she gon' eat it up. Yeah, I'm all in, like all night. Throw the racks up, make it fall right. And if you take a shot, make sure you hold the ball right. 1-800, yeah, bad, my type. My type, yeah, it's my type. I love the way that she put it all on me. The best things don't come for free. 100 racks, be defensive. 100 racks, she should take chances. 100 racks, she's in this bed. 100 racks, she can get this all night. All night. All night. You can tell when it's Tokyo, it's all heat. Don't ride in the back, jump in the front seat. By the end of the night, she gon' love me. She don't even know me, she wanna hug me. It's a vision, little baby, I'm moving cozy. Most solid in the game, he can't fold me. How you do it, it's so fluid, let's get to it. If you want something, gotta commit. How to do it, take you right to it. Made the wheels in it, got a twist to it. This ain't Big Sean, but I'm making good.
We are just south of Pioneer Square here in the great northwest city of Seattle at newly named Lumen Field, home of the 12s.
Why do I play so many Xbox players? That's crazy.
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go from Seattle. From the inside,
you said you're on PC?
And his guys will
I'm on P5.
Right at the 20-yard line.
You can play PC people on here? Nah, that's crazy.
First carry here for Kenneth Walker III. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 12 yards on the gain. A great start for this offense.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Gino. He'll get this complete to the tight end Barner. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there on a first down for Seattle. Now it's Smith off the bootleg. They'll roll him out right.
Give me that. Oh, why you gotta cover it?
And they'll get this well past midfield.
Sorry.
Being stopped just before the
I want to
35.
throw passes like that, so that's just gonna flip you
in
up.
Chiefs territory at the 37-yard line. Straight ahead, Walker. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
You got lucky.
Catch is made by Metcalf. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. 33 yards that time.
Execution was one of their watchwords leading up to this one. And on that play, able to execute brilliantly here on this opening drive.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. Walker will struggle
every time.
He'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Pretty straightforward play there by the linebacker. He saw the run, went with straight-ahead pursuit, and dumped him behind the line of scrimmage.
Smith now to throw.
Throw it. Oh, wait, why you didn't jump? I'm fucking dying.
4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Seahawks will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter. And
this was played my man, bro.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now, flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And dropping it off underneath, here's P.
These niggas like the front of the first play. Should be pissing me off.
They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Mahomes.
Yeah, get out of here.
Eluding the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now Mahomes. Flush to his right. He's going to look deep, end zone for Hopkins. And this is going to be intercepted.
Good shit.
Top by Reek Woolen. And the Seahawks are going to get the football.
Good shit.
The ball will come out to the 20. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time, let's keep doing it until they stop us? Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
First down, Seattle on a pickup of 13. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they had 3 tight ends in on that set.
And these guys are punching really well. I use boxing analogies a lot. A lot of coaches have told me that when you line up to run the football, it's 10 fistfights along the line of scrimmage, right? You've got to win your share. These 3 tight ends, they almost always win their fistfights.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Now a play fake, and it's Smith. Steps away. And he'll just get rid of it.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
From the gun on 3rd down, Smith. This is Fant on the short completion. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
There we go.
Smith throwing again. He'll find Metcalf. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 14 yards that time for number 14.
He ain't not seen this shit, too. That's crazy.
To throw is Smith.
He's
got it.
No way, bro.
Now hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Now Myers for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. And after the touchdown, here's Myers.
It's all right.
Away.
This is where y'all gotta have faith there, y'all. I'm finna show y'all. This is why I'm good.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Throwing now is Mahomes.
Oh, bro, we don't never pass the ball. Like, that's why I don't really stream you.
Timeout called for by the offense as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Which one?
That is caught.
they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Mahomes now to throw. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. That's laid out deep for Rice. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked up by Trey Brown.
Oh my God, bro. Oh.
As they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Well, Charles, you're so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air.
No way he didn't pick that.
Jeopardy. And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
Hey, here we go, hey. 53.
The final shot here before break. Smith rolling to his left. And now he'll let this one go deep, back over the middle. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
Escaping the pressure right. And he goes out right around the 39. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3. But now it's 3rd down. Now here's Mahomes. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. To throw, it's Mahomes out to his left. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Here's Mahomes to throw. That is caught downfield. It's Worthy. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 15-yard line. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Steps away.
That's a winning got out of there.
He certainly did his best to find something on that run, but there just wasn't enough time to make it happen. Nice effort there, avoiding the sack and getting back to the line of scrimmage. That one certainly could have ended up worse.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Now this red zone is where the Seahawk crowd really makes it tough for an offense to communicate. It's 3rd down.
And they will get to him at the 7 and stop him short of the 1st down marker. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They'll try and run for it. And he's able to pick up the 1st before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking.
Are you pissed off? I already know.
So that's going to move them half the distance.
First of all, you can't jump in this situation.
Ain't no way you went offside. You pissed off.
Easily change what you want to do and maybe make things a little bit easier.
Working from the gun, Mahomes feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And it's caught. And
Flicks. Flicks. Nigga. Oh, nigga. Yeah.
Hopkins. And the Chiefs are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. That's a score you felt
still
they
might
had
can
to have
do
here
some,
to
y'all.
get back in this game.
And you know
Hey,
that there's
this
an
is why
emphasis
I'm
on their
here,
side.
like I
Hey,
said.
we know this. We know where
We're
we
gonna see
are.
what we can
But
do, though.
sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score.
Let's see what we
A
can do,
perfect
though.
combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will get into the end zone, and a 2-point conversion will cut this down to a 6-point game.
Need that.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. Darden now going to bring this one out of the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
So it's a gain of 12 there on the reception, and that's going to make it third down and less than a yard.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
They'll try for the first with Walker. Stays on his feet. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They get 17 on that one. Move the chains. First down, Seahawks.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Back to throw, Smith. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. And they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down if they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up. That'd be the time to do it.
Oh, the ball comes
Get
out
the
on the
ball,
hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Oh, I tripped out.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So the penalty certainly helps them out as they come up on 2nd and 5.
Hey, we go, Salon! Tuesday. Come on, shot!
Off of play action. Here's Smith.
Get there. Let's go.
The second down pass. A loss of 12 brings up third down.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Geno now to throw. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And
oh,
connect, incomplete.
let's fucking go.
They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field.
Right,
Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone, but the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
No ball. Here we go. Come on, shot!
On 4th down, Smith. Eluding the pressure right.
Let's go. Y'all, this is why I'm good. You gotta keep y'all composure under pressure. We can't speak too early though. They only got a minute in the 50. 2 timeouts. 8-14. Let's see what we can do. I'm going for the win. I'm not going for the tie.
They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Mahomes. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hopkins. And he takes a shot at the end of that play. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. That's complete once again to Hopkins. Very sharp here to start this drive, 3 for 3.
Yeah, I like the way he's running this 2-minute drill. Very sharp, very precise in throwing the football.
Mahomes. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 27-yard line.
All right, y'all know what time it is.
Hey, 43, 15.
Here's Mahomes.
Y'all fucking know what time it is. No way, oh, hell no. Hell no, y'all, man.
Might be your game winner, but it was not to be. The coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
Mahomes.
Get that, no way. Oh, yeah.
And that's gonna sabotage.
I can't even, bro. This game weird. This game is really weird, bro.
And the Seahawks have just about sewn up this football
This
game.
nigga threw the ball way to the fucking right. I mean, to the left. Oh, that shit crazy.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
He got there, y'all. That's some bad shit. GG. I'm getting the fuck out stream off of this bullshit. That's
Points are at such a premium, but taking care of the football is king. They played turnover free from whistle to whistle, and they come through with a victory.